Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Corky's World channel. I'm Corky, as always, but you guys know that by now, right? And yes, we're steering away from the summer of Switch. Not only because summer technically is gonna last another month, and some change, and I just don't have I don't have enough Switch games to keep that rolling. But I'm really wanting to play this, and we're gonna start a new game. But guys, today we're gonna be playing State of Decay 2 on the Xbox One. Obviously, this is equal to State of Decay 1, which came out on Xbox 360, and then also had it wasn't a remaster; it was just kind of a re-release on Xbox One. I cannot recommend these two games enough, which is why we're playing them on the channel, because honestly, I need to film some episodes, but I also really want to play this some more, so I figured why don't we all play together, so that way you guys can kind of see what it's like. I can start a new game, because I had to... I guess I didn't have to. I'm just deleting this one because something happened and it upset me royally. So we're gonna replay the tutorial just so you guys can see what it is and see how the game works. Are your people starving? Remember that you can use radio menu to locate rucksacks of food, and we'll dive into that. This is a third-person survival horror that focuses heavily on what's the word I'm looking for? Resource management. There are, I want to say, 6 basic resources, maybe 4 even. Medical, gas, ammo, food. Oh, and then there's also just generic supplies. So here we get to choose our characters. So we've got surly siblings, old buddies, that was my first run I did. Perpetual breakup, odd couple. We might do that one. Okay, so yeah, we'll do odd couple. So, if not for zombies, you would have never found love. The two of you met in the woods, survivors from different worlds with no homes to go back to. Though your roads might have never crossed, you are now inseparable. As you approach an army refugee camp, you hope the same apocalypse that brought you together doesn't tear you apart. So we've got... Maybe we'll pick this. We have Spencer, who is a brush clearer and slovenly, but he also has an open skill slot, which could be useful. And then we have Riley, who ran a garden department, watched sports, and has night terrors. And then Riley has the gardening tool, or the gardening skill, which is actually a really good one to have down the road. So, unless anyone else is like a mechanic, we can make that mechanic in gardening. We'll just do the odd couple. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Question, blah blah blah. Question. This tutorial's it's just like a basic how to play the game, which is good. I could use a brush up on the controls before we do this. But like I said, Summer of Switch ended a little quicker than I anticipated because I didn't realize just how much summer was left. There were like 2 or 3 games I still wanted to showcase. I might still download Bloodstained, Castle of the Moon, or whatever the subtitle is. That Muerto's got no skin. So sprint.
Right. The woods were way better than an army base stocking food.
Off to a solid start.
Shit. There's brainless in here. How'd they get inside?
Maybe that's why there's nobody here.
Search the refugee camp.
Where'd everybody go?
Looks like they left in a hurry, too.
And you can also fast search, but you run the risk of making too much noise and drawing more zombies. So I could use those, but I'm not gonna because we don't really need to right now. Question, question, why must I always be... Great. So we lost our melee weapon, which sucks. But like I said, this is still a tutorial. I don't think you can die here, but I could very easily be wrong. And then I die and look like a supreme jackass. So the whole reason I'm even into State of Decay in the first place is Professor Sanford had gotten me the State of Decay Year 1 edition on Xbox One. And I fell in love with it. It's just such a great game. And then 2, although 2 didn't receive great reviews, and we'll talk about that sooner or later on the channel, but 2 didn't receive great reviews, but I think it's great. I think it improved on a lot of things that kind of made the first one a little iffy, but the main selling point with 2 was that they were like, oh, we're gonna have online co-op and it's gonna be great. But I guess it can be super buggy and super unstable. But I have yet to play the online because no one I know has this game. And I'm not gonna go on. This is not great. This is not the kind of game you play with like randoms. At least I wouldn't. That's just me. Question. So that song, that question I keep singing, is I want to say part 3, the season 2, part 1, or part 3 of Assassination Classroom. That's the opening song, and it's super catchy, and is actually Babini's favorite of the 4 songs. But Nate Wants to Battle did a cover of it and kind of rough translated the song into English, and it's super catchy, and I've been listening to it all day. Buddy, we got bandages. First episode will probably be this tutorial. And then the next episode will be us setting up shop and starting to get around.
The hell is this place?
The flashlight in this game is fucking useless. You might as well just brighten you might as well just adjust the TV. It is trash. This may have been another reason the reviews weren't so great, but man, when this game, where I get wanting to be dark and scary and shit, because god damn it. Am I stuck? Nope. I get wanting to be dark and scary and shit, but okay, so
We saw outside the gate.
Damn it! It bit me. I hate that.
We both had worse.
So she has blood plague now, which we'll get into. But the game is so fucking dark, and when it hits night, until you're like really strong, like really high level, or which again in another episode we'll talk about leveling in this game. But unless you're really up there, man, you might as well just fucking do laps at the homestead, because you will be fucked. Alright, I don't need that. Luckily, it's not like the kind of game where, at least not any that I've played, like not as far as I've played in any of the, this will be my 3rd run. It's not like they get stronger at night or anything like that, so, but it's just damn near impossible to see them. Him with the old skadooch.
That shit is nasty.
I feel like I'm burning up. Seriously, this is bad.
I'm out of meds, but I'll find you something. Don't worry.
I'm like, he's not wrong. We are out of meds.
I like that idea.
Damn it. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to search this.
Qué bueno.
Didn't we just leave this party?
We can make it. Just keep quiet. This is useful, but it won't do anything for that fever.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is it wanting me to do. Do the stealth kill. Like, I know I was supposed to use stealth, but that was just not the way that was about to go. Ugh. I got a piss. We might not make it through this before the end of this episode. Pause it. I don't want to, though. Alright, we'll take out this screamer and then... Oh, fuck. Cool. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's a different, That's a different voice than the first time. I didn't do the tutorial the second time, obviously. But that's a different voice.
Wait, what are you doing here? The last evac trucks left days ago.
I think it is.
Orders came in to close these camps down and move on. No more army, my man. Not here. Just a few of us dumb enough to stay behind. Only me and the doc survived.
Hey, not an exaggeration. My brain is on fire.
Oh, shit. Tell me what bit her.
Was this real nasty fucker? All covered in blood? What's wrong?
This is bad. Real bad. You need serious help.
So here's something funny.
Should still be down at the S&B.
All right, and we're gonna wrap the episode up here, but well, actually, I'll just I'll tell the story in the next episode. So, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you did, this might get 5 episodes. This might get 15 episodes. This might get 50 episodes. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this game so far, and still, like, I burnt through State of Decay 1 super fast. Like, I got really burnt out on it because I ended up playing some 84 hours in the span of 2 weeks. And it was basically any second I had, I was playing it. So that hasn't happened for me for this one yet. Granted, I haven't played as much, but I've still played a good amount. And so who knows? This might be a long series and might not. But guys, always remember to be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you in the next episode. Later days.